Hi, I'm Scott,
And I'm Luke.
and we're Android guys.
Give us 5 to 10 minutes of your day
And we'll tell you about a product or service.
or an app that you might be interested in.
Up ahead, a pair of wireless earbuds that are just okay. Hey, Luke, what do you got for us today?
I am talking about the iLive Truly Wire-Free Earbuds. These are a pair of active noise canceling earbuds.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? They are just all right.
Okay.
They're serviceable for what they do. They come in at $80.
All right.
Which I think is maybe a little steep for these.
Oh, okay.
They get you active noise canceling, which is, a hot commodity when it comes to earbuds.
Sure.
But some of the design choices really feel like a step backwards.
Okay. I know on paper these sound like they should be pretty nice. They're sweat-proof.
Yeah, sweat-proof.
They work with like Google Assistant.
Yep.
They've got a little carrying case that's kind of built in with an LED indicator.
That's one of the things I don't love.
Okay. Let's take a break here, and then you can dive in and tell me more about these.
Okay.
All right, Luke. So we are talking about the iLive Truly Wire-Free Earbuds with active noise cancellation.
With active noise canceling, yes.
So that's a distinguishing characteristic because we have talked about earbuds recently, premium earbuds even.
Yes.
That did not
that
offer
are way more expensive than these.
Yeah. So that's a thing.
Yeah.
So really quick for those who aren't familiar with, what does that do for a listener?
So active noise canceling takes the background noise. It involves a microphone on the earbuds that takes a sample of the noise around you and then gives a opposite frequency to cut that noise down in your ears.
Okay.
So that it doesn't sound like you're in a lobby of a hotel or you're on a subway.
Right.
It feels more isolating.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes feels like you're on an airplane when you turn those on.
Yeah.
And it just kind of just turns everything else off around you.
Yep.
Just puts you there with the music.
Yeah.
So $80 earbuds.
Yes.
We don't usually expect too much out of earbuds.
True.
Under $100.
Right.
But we do see plenty of earbuds that come in at about $50.
Yes.
It seemed to be kind of like these pleasant surprises and like, wow, these are pretty nice for the money.
Sure.
Where do these sit?
So I would feel more comfortable if these were at that $50, $60 price range.
Okay.
So iLive is a company that's been in the game a long time, and they have a wide range of products. But these ones feel like an early step into earbuds for a company.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll say this. I did get a chance to kind of play with them briefly.
Yeah.
Before you took them. And when I took them out of the case, I just kind of felt like, oh, these feel almost like a prototype.
Right.
Or like they're not quite a finished product.
Sure.
But then it becomes, well, maybe that's intentional.
Yeah.
And at the right price, that's not a problem.
Right.
And we only know some of these things look and feel a certain way because we compare them to other things. We have had a chance to do that.
And I think, and I'll say this maybe as a blanket statement, I think my review might be colored slightly by the fact that I use so many different earbuds.
Sure.
Because we do review a lot of types of earbuds. So maybe some of the issues is not the right word, but some of the things that I have reservations on might be because of that.
Sure. So let's talk about it as much as we can in a vacuum.
Right.
But we know that that's nearly impossible.
Right. So first of all, this clamshell style charging case, it charges. The LED indicator lights is a nice add. I wish more charging cases had that. The problem I have is that they fully come apart.
Mm-hmm.
Now they do have a cable, kind of a ribbon that
them. Yeah.
that keeps them together, so you're not going to lose half of it. But with using so many different types of charging cases, most of them flip open and they stay hinged.
Mm-hmm.
When this flips open and is completely loose, it's easy to feel like you're going to drop that.
Yeah.
Or it's something that you have to, if you're trying to open it with one hand or something,
you're not flipping it open, you're flipping the top off.
And it just comes off and then it'll hang. So what happened with me, I flipped it open to get the earbuds out. It fell off the back of my palm, and then the rest of the earbuds went with it.
Okay.
Because I was just holding it open, just flipping it open like I do with every other pair of earbuds. And there they went.
Yeah.
And the magnet that holds the earbuds in is maybe not as strong as I would hope.
Mm-hmm.
And so the earbuds went flying.
Yeah.
So that's I think that kind of feels like a, something that maybe could have been polished a little bit more.
Yeah.
I wish that magnet was a little stronger. I wish it was just a hinge instead of a completely open clamshell.
Like a makeup compact.
Yeah. I guess I don't understand the reasoning for having two complete separate pieces.
It's interesting.
But I do like the LED indicator. It's USB-C charging, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
The standard, you don't have to worry about trying to find a micro USB or something like that anymore. The active noise canceling works fantastic.
Okay.
It has an ambient mode too, and then an off mode where you can just have the noise canceling off.
Mm-hmm.
Those all work great. The sound quality on these, though, I would say is just mid road.
Okay.
There's nothing special about it. Kind of can feel a little bit muddy in the mids.
Okay.
The highs are okay. The lows are okay. It just kind of feels okay.
Gotcha.
So,
and battery life I see is about 6 hours with active noise cancellation off.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I had any issues with battery.
Again, on paper, to me, it reads kind of like what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Nothing that's terrible.
No.
But nothing that really stands out here.
Right. And I think overall, just looking at what else is available in this market for this price point, I feel like these maybe sit at like a $50, $60 more than an $80 pair.
Yeah.
I think you're paying maybe a little bit for the brand name. But they do have a good warranty on them. Mm-hmm. They are sweat proof, which is a nice add. You don't see that in every pair of earbuds under $100.
And correct me if I'm wrong, you also get different ear tips.
There are 3 different ear tips.
Okay.
The design of these is kind of interesting. It's a stem design, but it has a little bend in it. Mm-hmm. So it's like bends down more towards your mouth. So it's a little bit pointed more at picking up calls and call quality. Yeah. And these do have fine call quality. I made a couple calls. Nobody had an issue hearing me, anything like that. So overall, I would say that these are fine. Yeah. If you like iLive, they're going to be fine for you. If you're looking for maybe top tier features and really kind of more, there's other things out there for that same price. So it is a crowded area at $50 to $75. Yeah. And we have seen our share of iLive products that are pleasantly surprising. Yeah, I just did some outdoor speakers that were fantastic. Here it's almost like one of those, oh, okay. Yeah. Yep. This is what I think I'm getting with iLive, and I'm normally wrong. Right. This just happens to be a very, as it sounds, very average. Yeah, just average. All right. And again, these are just the iLive True Wire-Free Earbuds with active noise cancellation. You got it. All right. Thank you, Luke. Thank you. All right. That's going to do it for this episode of the podcast. Thanks for listening. We appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, feedback, concerns, comments, anything, shoot us an email at podcast@AndroidGuys.com.
We'd love to hear from you one way or the other. Luke, if someone wants to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
I am on Instagram and Twitter at Luke Gaul, Gaul.
And I'm on Instagram at Scott Webster and Twitter as swebster77. Until next time, thanks for listening.
See ya.